So there's actually a really big movement. It's called the FIRE movement, Financial Independence Retire Early. And a caveat here, like, I think it's a great goal, and I think that a lot of people won't actually retire early, you'll just do something else. It's about having the option to retire if you so choose, right? The one thing that I think people in FIRE don't consider is, I think people in FIRE often enjoy their lives in their saving years. And life has an opportunity cost, and like those choices have an opportunity cost, and you can't live life in reverse, right? So when your responsibilities don't do this, right? They do this, right? And so there's I think it's important to be prudent about how you use your money as you go. It's prudent to know how much money you're putting away. But in my mind, if I could save 99% of my money and retire at 30 and be able to retire at 35 versus save 80% of my money, be able to spend that extra 19%, live well, and then retire at 40, I'd choose the 40. Live your life. And that's as I've gone through the fact, that's one underlying unhappiness people have. It's like, yeah, I have this money that sits and I can...
People fight over it.
Yes, I'll die and people fight over it. There's a bunch of things that need to be true for FIRE to work. So thing one is you need to have a certain amount of money built up. Thing two is it needs to be invested and growing at certain rates. Thing three is you need to know exactly what inflation is. And the difference between the growth of your investment and inflation is it's called a safe withdrawal rate. So you can always pull this money out and you'll never run out of money, right? To build up that much money up front, quickly, you need to make a bunch of sacrifices. And the thing more people are most unhappy about is those sacrifices that they made. Because you can't then go back. Like if you said, you said 25 on finish at 35, you can never be 27 again. You can never be 24 again, 25 again. And the things you could have done when you're 25, you can't do. Right? Because you now have a whole bunch of other responsibilities. So.
But if you want an actual answer, the most efficient, one of the most, or a life hack that will get you there faster is get married. It has a lot of tax advantages. You have double the income. And get married to someone who makes money.
Yeah, not just...
Honestly, that's one of a lot of people who manage to do FIRE are in a double income home. A lot of them...
Marry someone who makes money, both of you.
Both of you make money. So a lot of people who are successful with FIRE are double income households who live in countries which have tax advantages for being married. One. Second, is live in a city that has high-paying jobs and has affordable housing. There are like 3 cities like that in the world. One of them is Denver, Colorado. There's Toronto, Canada, and I can tell you what the last one is. So that's another huge life hack. The FIRE movement is, I think, very focused on a US lifestyle. Or North American lifestyle. It is much more difficult to do here because you don't have a lot of the tax advantages, because tax is the place where you save most. Like you can make all these optimizations around M-Pesa, blah, blah, blah. If you save on your tax, it helps a lot. So like I see a lot of people also doing freelance work. So one of the partners works corporate, the other one does freelance. That has a huge tax advantage. It gets you there faster. But the question is, those guys eat grass, basically. Because they're like, I don't eat meat because it's too expensive.
So it's a great goal, and I think know the goal, build it into your life, because it forces you to plan, forces you to start saving early. And that is fantastic.